Chelsea Football Club finds itself at a pivotal moment regarding the future of its first-choice goalkeeper, Robert Sánchez. The Spanish shot-stopper, who was initially signed with high hopes of bolstering Chelsea's defense, has recently come under intense scrutiny. A series of costly mistakes, many of which have been made in high-profile matches, have raised serious questions about his ability to continue as the club's number one. His underwhelming performances have sparked a wave of debate not only among Chelsea supporters but also among pundits and members of the club's management. As a result, the direction Chelsea should take regarding Sanchez's future has become a subject of much discussion, both within the club and in the media. Sanchez's time at Chelsea has unfortunately been marked by a series of significant errors. The most recent of these came in a difficult 3-2-1 loss to Manchester City on January 25, 2025. A match where Sanchez's positioning and decision-making were widely criticized. His performance was so poor that he received a rating of just 1 out of 10, an indication of how far below expectations he fell. This defeat, compounded by Sanchez's mistakes, not only affected the team's chances in that match, but also raised alarm bells about his form and reliability going forward. However, this was not an isolated occurrence. Earlier in the season, in a match against Wolverhampton Wanderers, Sánchez made another crucial error that allowed Wolves to equalize temporarily. It wasn't the first time that the goalkeeper's missteps had led to goals. And as of this moment, he has made 6 errors that have directly led to shots on goal, the highest tally in the Premier League this season. These mistakes have become a troubling trend that has left Chelsea fans and critics questioning whether Sánchez can continue as the team's primary shot stopper. Chelsea's head coach Enzo Maresca has been outspoken in his assessment of Sanchez's performances. Following the disappointing draw with Wolverhampton, Maresca made it clear that Sánchez was far from where I want him to be. Although Maresca did not rule out Sanchez's role as Chelsea's #1 goalkeeper for the rest of the season. He made it evident that the goalkeeper must adapt quickly and show the ability to handle both external criticism and the pressure that comes with playing for a club of Chelsea's stature. While Maresca remains committed to Sánchez for now, his comments reflect the manager's dissatisfaction with the goalkeeper's form and suggest that further mistakes could lead to a re-evaluation of the position. The reaction from Chelsea supporters has been one of growing concern and frustration. Many fans who were initially optimistic about Sanchez's potential are now questioning whether he is the right man for the job. There have been widespread calls from the fan base for a change in goalkeeping personnel, some even suggesting that the club should consider dropping Sánchez in favor of a new face. The media, too, has not held back in its criticism, with numerous outlets labeling Sanchez's performances as disastrous and calling for immediate action to address the team's defensive issues. The pressure on Sánchez has reached a level where even his most ardent supporters within the fan base are beginning to question his future at the club. In light of Sanchez's struggles, Chelsea has been linked with several potential replacements for the goalkeeper position. One name that has surfaced frequently is Borussia Dortmund's Gregor Kobel, the highly rated shot stopper, who is also a target for Bayern Munich. As they search for a successor to Manuel Neuer, it's caught the attention of Chelsea's scouting network. A move for Kobel would represent a significant investment, but his reputation as one of Europe's top young keepers makes him a compelling option for the club. In addition to Kobel, Chelsea has already secured the signing of Genk's promising young goalkeeper, Mike Penders, for a £17 million fee. Penders, who is set to join the Blues next summer, represents the club's long-term vision for the goalkeeper position, while the Belgian's arrival will certainly add depth to the squad. His relative inexperience at the top level means that he is unlikely to be an immediate solution to Chelsea's current issues between the sticks. Nevertheless, Penders' signing suggests that Chelsea is actively looking to refresh its options in goal. Another factor that complicates Sanchez's position at Chelsea is the arrival of Philip Jorgensen, a highly rated goalkeeper who has been pushing for a starting role since his transfer to the club. Despite Jorgensen's arrival, Maresca has continued to back Sánchez as the first-choice keeper, at least for now. However, the mounting pressure on Sánchez means that any further mistakes could lead to a change in the pecking order. Jorgensen, who has been training with the first team and showing impressive form, could soon be given an opportunity to make his case for the #1 spot. The life of a goalkeeper is often described as being uniquely solitary, with mistakes amplified under the unforgiving spotlight of professional football. For Sánchez, the barrage of criticism can take a significant psychological toll, especially considering the high expectations placed upon him. Rebuilding confidence after such a challenging period requires not just technical adjustments, but also mental resilience. To regain his form and overcome his critics, Sánchez will need to focus on improving his decision-making, particularly under pressure, and work closely with the coaching staff to fine-tune his skills. Additionally, psychological support through sports psychologists could help him develop the mental toughness needed to bounce back from errors and prove that he can thrive under the intense scrutiny of top-tier football. For Sánchez, the path to redemption will also require continued backing from the club's management, coaches, and teammates. Trust is a crucial component in a goalkeeper's recovery, and Maresca's public support could be an essential factor in ensuring Sánchez's progress. At the same time, the fan base will need to exercise a degree of patience to allow Sánchez the time and space to improve, despite the growing pressure on his shoulders. Chelsea now faces an important crossroads in its goalkeeper strategy. The club must decide whether to continue investing in Sánchez's development, hoping that he can recover from his current difficulties, or whether to pursue an immediate replacement who can provide stability in goal. Several factors will influence this decision. Financial implications. The cost of acquiring a top-tier goalkeeper like Gregor Kobel would be significant, and Chelsea must consider whether such an investment is justified given Sánchez's potential for improvement. Team dynamics. Changing a key position in the squad could have a significant impact on team morale and cohesion, and the club must consider the ramifications of such a decision on the squad's overall balance. Long-term vision. Chelsea's decision will also need to align with its broader objectives, such as developing young talent or securing short-term success. The situation surrounding Robert Sánchez's future at Chelsea serves as a reminder of the complex challenges football clubs face when balancing immediate performance needs with long-term player development. As the season unfolds, Chelsea's handling of Sánchez's struggles will not only affect their chances of success, but also set a precedent for how the club manages player performance issues going forward. For now, all eyes remain on Sánchez, with both Chelsea fans and pundits hoping for a resolution that strengthens the team's defense and restores confidence in the goalkeeper position. Whether that comes through Sánchez's redemption or the acquisition of a new goalkeeper, Chelsea's path forward will have a significant impact on the club's prospects both in the immediate term and for seasons to come.